Hi everyone, I am Mr. Prabhuar, teacher mathematics teacher in Kubundu Residence Center School Shikaripura. Today I am again continuing the chapter real numbers in which exercise 1.3. Let us start. Okay, whatever the problems are given here, I have already written. Please go through it. So in exercise 1.3, prove that root 5 is irrational. Second, prove that 3 plus 2 into root 5 is irrational. The same way, third question, prove that the following are irrational. First one, 1 by root 2, 7 into root 5, and 6 plus. This is 6 plus into root 2. Now let us discuss. Okay, solution. So, dear children, remember the previous concept what we learned. So that is theorem number 1.3. So what it says, let P be a prime number, then P divides A square and also P divides A. So where A is an integer. By using the fundamental theorem of arithmetic and as well as theorem number 1.3, let us solve all the problems. So consider, now what we can prove here, we can prove root 5 is an irrational. Of course it is irrational number, but according to the real number, it includes both rational and as well as irrational number. So that is why we can take. Now let us assume that root 5 is rational. Root 5 is rational. So in order to achieve root 5 is irrational, so that we can assume that at least root 5 is rational. Means it can be expressed in the form of p by q. So now let A and B, are positive integers, and B, where B is not equal to 0, and B is not equal to 0. So you get that is root 5 can be expressed in the form of A by B, because assume where A and B are co-primes, or assume that A and B are co-primes, such that if root 5 is equal to A by B means it is some other integers, A and B are some other integers. So that now squaring on both sides, we get that is root 5 whole square, it is equal to A by B whole square. It tends to 5 is equal to A square divided by B square. A square divided by B square. So hence so what we achieve here, so look here, consider root 5 is a rational number. Therefore we took A and B are the positive, any two positive integers where B is not equal to 0. In case of rational numbers, we can take P and Q. Instead of P and Q, here we can take A and B in order to create the form of A by B. So that is root 5 is an rational number because A and B are the co-primes. Now squaring on both sides, we can get like these numbers. So now consider B square. Now B square also one of the factor. A square is also one of the factor in this expression. So B square divides. Okay, B square divides A square. Here means 5 divides B square. Okay, in the same way B square divides 5. Okay, otherwise 5 divides B also. Okay, otherwise you can write like this also. This 5 divides B square. 5 divides B square. So by theorem number 1.3, what it says, a P be any number that is prime number which can divide A square, so that automatically it divides the A also. where 5 divides the a also, because it is a prime number. Here it is 5. So 5 divides b square. We have to prove that a and b are prime number already, but we have taken here, let us assume that they are integers. So by using 1.3, it follows that 5 divides b. 5 divides b. So now consider this is one thing. Now let us take this one. What happened? This implies what happened? 5b square is equal to a square. 5b square is equal to a square. It further substitution. Okay. Now let us take a is equal to 5c. Now let us take a is equal to 5. Where c is some integer. Okay. Where c is some integer. So therefore, on substituting a value in this equation. Consider this is 1. Okay. In 1, I will write shortly in the equation number 1. So here I want to take. Okay. So that is 5b square is equal to 5c square whole square, because a value is 5c. So already it is square. So this expression. Okay. So that's 5b square. So therefore 5b square is equal to 5c square means 25 and c square. Okay. So therefore this 5 cancel, means divides 5 by 5. Therefore b square is equal to 5c square. It also shows, okay, it also shows us instead of b you can take a also. Instead of b also you can take. Here I can take b. Okay, b is one of the factor of that one. Here, therefore b square means 5 divides b square, the same y square or a square also, because I took b value instead of a value. If I take b value, what happens? It become, now this value is 5c and this value remains same, that is 5a square. Now it becomes a square also. In the same way, 5 divides b square or a square. So similarly, by theorem number, that is theorem number 1.3, it says that 5 divides b or a. So here one will already prove. The same way, I will keep the same, instead of a 5c and 5b as it is. On substituting, we will get the equation, another equation, b square is equal to 5 square. So that is 5c square. So 5 automatically divides b square. Instead of b square, a square is there. That can be also divided by 5. So that I will return both b square and as well as a square. Don't get confused, b square and a square. Here both what we conclude from this two expression, that is consider, that is one and this is one also. Consider this one also. So that is a square, here it is b square, means both a and b are, I already assumed that they are integers and they have some common factor other than 1. Okay. So that 5, if b square divides by 5, a square divides by 5 means those are the numbers which are what you call the common factor as 5. Therefore, both a and b have common factor as 5. Okay, that is 5 as a common factor become both b and a. Here a square value, here b square. Automatically 5 is a common factor for these two. So that is why 5 as a common factor. But it contradicts our assumption, because a and b are prime numbers A and B are prime numbers. So that is why we can prove our assumption is wrong. Our assumption, what we assume, that root 5 is rational. Okay, this is our assumption. This become wrong, otherwise incorrect because of that reason. Therefore, root 5 is not a rational. It is not a rational because due to our assumption is incorrect. That is, A and B have common factor. That is incorrect because A and B cannot have any common factor other than 1. So therefore they are become A and B are co-primes. Okay. So that is why root 5 is irrational one. So clear, children? Once again I will remember this one. So let us assume that root 5 is rational. Our motto is to prove root 5 is irrational. Before that we are going by using the proof of contradiction method. So that is why let us assume that root 5 is rational. That A and B are positive integers of any positive integers where B is not equal to 0. Then we get automatically root 5 is equal to A by B. Assume that A and B are co-primes. Squaring on both sides we can get these equations. So here I once again substituted 5 into multiplied here 5b square is equal to a square. So here hence 5 divides b square means here we can take a also b square by the theorem number 1.3. It follows that 5 divides b or a. So let us take a as a 5c where 5c is some other integer. On substituting this value in equation number 1 we get this one, that is 5b square is equal to 5c square. Here also b square retains same. So instead of we can take a square, that become also same. So that is a square is equal to 5 square, here already it is happened. So b square is equal to 5c square. Consider it is equation number 2 in which 5 divides b square. So by the theorem number 1.3 it says that the uniqueness of the prime factorization 5 divides b or a. So simultaneously both a and b are simultaneously divided by 5 because 5 has a common factor of 5. So a and b have a common factor of 5. So therefore our assumption is wrong, that is root 5 is rational. Therefore it contradicts our horizon that it contradicts wrong because of our incorrect assumption. That is why root 5 is an irrational number. Okay. So this is one thing. I mean in the second one. Now let us take down the second thing. One is over, now take the second one. Now let us same way. Let us assume that 3 plus into 2 root 5 is rational. The same way, the previous case what we solved, the same way we can take the assumption by contrary, that is 3 plus 2 into root 5 is rational. So therefore, and also let a and b are integers where b is not equal to 0. So hence this assumption number can be written in the form of 3 plus 2 into root 5 is equal to a upon b. Okay, a upon b. So similarly here consider a and b are like co-prime numbers. So 3, now we want to prove this one as irrational. So that is why I took it is a rational, our assumption. So now by transposing method, 2 into root 5 it is equal to a by b minus 3 by transposition method. In the same way, keep this root 5 because it is 1 we need to prove. So that is why root 5. So this by transposing on cross multiplication you will get this 2. This 2 goes to denominator. So this is 1. Okay. So what we observed here, why I took these two because I want to show root 5 is some other number, because 3 you know, 2 you know, but root 5 we don't know. Okay, so by assuming that given number is a rational one, in the same way let a and b are integers, so we can express in the form of a by b, that is p by q. So that is by transposing and by cross multiplication method we will get able to get this one. Now where a and b are, I already written integers, and their values become any prime integers. Okay, so that is why, or integers, some other integers. So that is why here directly by using our previous examples, just now I solved this one. So 1 by 2, that is a by b minus 3. If you want to substitute this one, you can substitute. You are able to substitute. So that is why it becomes. So here 1 by 2 of, if you give any values for a and b, it become a rational one. So is a rational. Is a rational. It is a rational. Same way 1 by 2 of a by b minus 3. Suppose you want to calculate this one by taking LCM, it becomes some other number. Then nothing problem in it. So that is why I written the same as it is. Okay, what we written in the right part. Okay, this is equal to this one means, but what is this exactly? This is the one of the rational number. So that is why, if it is a rational one, also our root 5 is rational. Our root 5 is also rational. Why I came directly like this? Because so we can take a and b or some other integers. We can express this given number into in the form of p by q. On substituting or simplifying, we can get root 5 is some other number. But what is some other number? That is half of a by b minus 3 is a rational. Yes, it is directly rational one. So that is why root 5 is also rational. But it contradicts our assumption. Root 5 is irrational. Okay, root 5 is irrational. Means the contradicts arisen like this. Our assumption is wrong because already we proved root 5 is an irrational one. We already proved. So that is why our assumption is incorrect of this one. So that is why, therefore, whenever root 5 is not a rational one, automatically the whole number, what it include integers or some quotient, those are also become an irrational. Therefore, 3 plus 2 into root 5 is an irrational number. So very simple steps because of root 5 already proved. If you want to calculate again, we can substitute these values and we will get some other b value. Hence b can taking square on both sides, we will get some value, that is b. So b can divided by 5 because b square is divided by 5 square, or a square is divided by 5 square. So that is 5. So therefore 5 divides a square or b square, automatically divides 5 divides both a and b also. So that is why it is shown like this directly. I written over here by using the previous examples. Okay, so this is one. Next one. In the third question, I will take now to the following third one. So let us assume the same way. Let us assume that 1 by root 2 is rational. Root 2, 1 by root 2 is rational. So where a and b, here also you can take a and b, are some integers where b is not equal to 0. If you expressing b by q form where q is not equal to 0, here b is not equal to 0. Therefore, what happens? 1 by root 2 is equal to a by b. Otherwise, you can write like this also, this step, that is b is equal to root 2 into a. So that is why on squaring, suppose So already I told root 2 is an irrational in our previous case. On squaring we get both sides we can, okay, that is b square is equal to 2 into a square, same. So that is why now therefore here 2 divides okay b square. Suppose here a square become a square also, then 2 divides a square. So here b came, that is why I took b square. 2 divides b square. So by theorem number 1.3, so that is let p be a prime number, and we divides p can divides a square, or p can divides also a, because where a is some other integers, but p is a prime number. So that is why we are considered 2 is a prime number and b square is a some other integer. By this theorem we conclude that therefore your 2 divides b, so it is 1 2. So let us assume that we can take any let's assume that a or b value, okay, here b value as okay 2c. You can take b value where c is some constant, some integers, okay. So that is why on substituting means here call this number equation number 1 in 1, okay. On substituting a value in 1, we get like this, that is b value instead of b value. So here b, you can take b value. If you want to take value, that is 2c square is equal to 2a square. So there become 4c square is equal to 2a square. That is 2 cancel. 2c square is equal to a square. Here now automatically. Now therefore, so 2 divides a square. 2 divides a square. Automatically 2 by theorem number 1.3. So 2 divides a also. It shows that both a and b have a common factor 2. It shows. But it contradicts our assumption. That is, both a and b have not common factor other than 1, because a and b are co-primes. Okay, we assume co-primes. So that is why our assumption is wrong. That is, root 2 is already a irrational number. Hence, if you express in the form of any kind of like this also or some other number also, therefore, due to our assumption is wrong. That is why 1 by root 2 or 1 by root 2. Here I want to write. Therefore, contradicts our assumption. Okay, so that is root 2 is irrational. So that is irrational. So therefore, I conclude that 1 by root 2 is rational 1. 1 by 2 is rational 1. So this is our total solution. Here I will give the 2 more examples for your homework. So let us try the same way. We can complete this 7 into root 5 as well as 6 into root 2. So this is our class.